guys. So we've had a 2 hours full of very heavy stories tonight, and I wanted to leave us with a quality palate cleanser inspired by my nephew Don Hammond from SoCal, letting us know that the students, the kids, Van Nuys, California, middle and high school students are protesting Trump's horrific mass deportations. These are communities that are being impacted by these deportations, and the kids did what really only kids can do, and that's walk the fuck out of school. And I want to send respect to these kids, and these kids know what time it is, and the kids told the situation as clearly as anyone pretty much could. So let's go ahead and take a look. Van Nuys, California.
Part of Van Nuys, where over 10 different high schools and middle schools walked out of school. Let's go talk to the students.
This struggle is personal to all of us. This struggle is not just affecting our families, but it will affect our futures. We're teaching the world that no matter what age we are, we have a voice. And a lot of adults like to shut us down. A lot of people like to say, we're doing this to get out of school, but really this is the only way that they're going to hear us. This country preaches freedom. It's supposed to be the land of the free. So we're going to make sure that they're held accountable for it.
We as students, we're not going to sit in those classrooms. Meanwhile, this whole thing is ongoing. It's not acceptable. I'm marching for my parents, mom and dad, my older brother too. No necesita vivir en miedo. There's no need to live in fear no more. We're going to stand for you guys here.
Today I decided to walk out to stand in support of not only the other schools that are going to be at the Van Nuys City Hall, but also of my ancestors, of my parents who are immigrants, and of my family who deserves a chance to stay in America. Shout out to my grandma. I know she got deported, but I'm still here for you and I'm still rooting for you. It hurts and it makes me realize how lucky I am to have a citizenship, to actually be here and support, and it really makes me think like I'm speaking for those who can.
Trump is doing this shit like he's fucking deporting people. I'm sorry for the cuss, but like, I had to say this shit because like, bro, it's fucked up what he's doing. Me, I'm not one to play about my family, you know? So I'll do everything it takes to take care of my family, save the community. And if you're hearing this, we love you. And just, you know, just know all the support is for you. And we're here to protest for you. And we love you.
I want to give a shout out to my dad for coming over here, giving me a life that he didn't grow up with. I'm grateful that he was able to give me that life.
You know, at first I was kind of confused on my position. It was actually hard for me because I had a lot of family members who were with not mass deportation, but they're like, dude, you know, Trump is targeting criminals mainly. But then when I came down to it, I realized I wouldn't be here if it weren't for my grandparents who came here legally. And not to start crime, but to provide a better life for their kids, to provide a better life for me.
It makes me feel proud. It makes me feel happy that there's still kids out here that actually have some sense of humanity. We can make an impact. We're the future. We are the future.
You know, I'm showing out for my Mexican homies, you know, all the homies that I got around the block and shit. I grew up with the Hispanic culture. I'm just showing out, you know. We all people, and Trump trying to pull people apart. He don't give a fuck about us. He too fucking rich. So fuck Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying?
No hate, no fear. No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here. Immigrants are welcome here. No law. No law. Sanctuary for all. Sanctuary for all. Immigrants are here to stay. Immigrants are here to stay. From Palestine to Mexico. Palestine to Mexico. All the walkout has to go.
Okay, so who's here from middle school?
To support the immigrants and show them that nobody has to be illegal. Everybody's fair to be here.
Like they underestimate like us young just because like we're young and like want to speak out. What they don't get is like we're actually trying to like speak out about like our parents being immigrants, not being able to cross the border, having to be taken back to a country where they literally left for a reason. They think like we don't know anything when in reality we actually do know stuff that they don't.
I would like to say be strong, support your community.
And we're all equal in our own way.
Never give up. We're brown and proud. I would tell my parents that thank you for everything they did, and now I'm going to fight for their future.
All of us are here because our parents are probably working outside, worried that ICE is going to take them, and then when we're in school, what are we thinking about? We can't even focus on our grades. The only thing we're focusing is about is our parents getting taken away by ICE. I'm a middle schooler. I did not go to school today. The school was saying if I ever did come to the protest that the police was gonna give me a ticket. I don't care for that. I'm here because my parents, I immigrant parents. I sent them messages. Look how beautiful this protest is. I know you guys are scared, but don't worry, because I'm here to support y'all. So the people are here to support y'all. Remember that we're all here together, and we're all gonna be united forever.
From my community, I want the city council members to really speak up for us. Right here in Van Nuys, this is a Latino community. Like, how are you not going to do more for your people that you claim to support? We want to push for more protection. Our workers are being exploited right now. Ensuring that Los Angeles protects its people is the main goal, and then we're going on for the world, because honestly it's not impossible. I feel like it's gonna be hard, but if you have the spirit, you have the spirit, and I know lots of people here do, and I know we can do it.
With my mom, I'm here for her, and right now that she's working, that and I got out of school, that it's all for her. Like, I'm proud of being her daughter, and I'm proud of who she is.
We're just fighting for a community. Like, no matter what country they are, we're fighting for them.
The kids are going to be all right, y'all. Shout out to Gen Alpha. Shout out to Gen Z. I love the energy. Y'all not scared. Y'all are aware. You're conscious. You understand that it's going to take a concerted effort, a fight on all fronts. And I appreciate that y'all not scared to say fuck Donald Trump, because that's what the fuck it is, kids. It's fuck Donald Trump, okay? And it's okay for y'all to say that. Okay, this is supposedly a country where free speech protects you. Criticism of the government is supposed to be every American's right, even afforded to green card holders. They have the rights of civil rights. They have the rights to due process, and they certainly have a right to free speech. And all of those children, I assume, were likely born here, but obviously they're speaking up in support of their parents and their grandparents, their family members who are being subjected to these cruel, random deportations. And for them to even factor in discussion of the workers in the Los Angeles and in Southern California area who are being exploited. All of this is all very relevant. And I appreciate the children being able to factor all of this into the analysis as they were undertaking their action. And we need to support the kids when they do shit like this, y'all. Because number one, y'all know they're not learning shit in school any fucking way. Okay. If the kids want to walk out and protest, clap. Support them. Hand them a bottle of water as they're walking out the goddamn door. Like, nope. Ain't nothing being taught in American public schools right now that is more important than the actual real life applied civil engagement that these kids can be participating in, and they certainly were doing that there in Van Nuys. So credit to the Cali kids, the SoCal kids, Rosalba, Don Hammond, all my SoCal stunners. You know, the kids is going to be all right. I'm always here to rep and to let y'all know, like, my only issue with Gen Alpha and Gen Z is their taste in music. Everything else everything else by and large, I support the children and their actions. So shout out to the kids.